Brother Kashakwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Here's a quote from Bruce Lee. It says, "You must be shapeless, formless, like water. When you pour water in a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour water in a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can drip and it can crash. Become like water, my friend." All right. So the reason I want to bring out this quote is because the form we take, which he's speaking about in this sense, is a minister. So a minister is shapeless, is formless, like water, because you minister unto somebody. You take commandment, you take charge from somebody, and that's what you end up forming yourself into to please that, what you could say, master. You're not going to do whatever the hell you want to as a minister, which a minister is a servant. So I have the word minister in this precept here, and I'm going to get it in the Greek like you just saw. This is Mark 10:45. I just want to say this. Yahushua knew how to be formless and shapeless, which is a sense of humility, so the Lord, Yahweh, can use him in any way he deems necessary. And he can adapt to the mission that the Lord needs him to do. Okay? So this is Mark 10:45. It says, "For even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and give his life as a ransom for many." Right? So he had to become that person or that one to give his life for ransom for many. That's what the Lord shaped him to be. At first, it was just pretty much for us, right? Before getting this truth, we don't really know our purpose. And then we get it, and then we form into that teapot or that cup, like he was speaking about here. It says, when you pour water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. It's the same thing for us. When we got the truth, we finally formed into what the Lord had put us on this earth for. We're prophets. Okay? So this is the word minister in the Greek.
Strong's G 1247. Diakoneo. Diakoneo.
It says to be a servant, attendant, domestic, to serve, wait upon. To wait upon literally means the word attendant. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get that real quick in the etymology. It means one who waits upon another. So what? We are waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. In the meantime, what do? We do what he asks and we do what he tells us to do. And that's how we are molded and formed. That's how our morals came about. A foundation for us came about. Our lives changed when we got the truth. We changed. We were shaped into something different. Because before the truth, we were formless. Okay? We were formless. We didn't have any shape, form, no nothing. Okay? Unknowingly going about life aimlessly into the abyss. And then we got the truth. But in a sense, we're still kind of shapeless and formless, because the shapeless and formless is a humility. Ability to take orders. Ability to carry out certain functions that need to be carried out in the spirit. You got to be versatile, which I have the word. It says able to adapt or be adapted to many different functions or activities. You see, there's going to be certain things that the Lord requires and asks us to do. And we have to adapt to that with being a minister. If a master wants something done say the master has a routine that the servant understands and can say his next move, blah, 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 right? But all of a sudden, one day, the master is like, hey, I need it done this way now. The servant has to be versatile enough and have a level of versatility about him to be shaped and formed and change to where he can complete his master's task. It's the same thing that's going to happen to us. Our versatility has to come with, in your spirit, because the dynamics of our work is about to change dramatically coming up here soon. When all hell breaks loose, you think we're going to be in downtown Atlanta with the sign saying, hey, all hell's breaking loose? No, because it's happening. It's going to be extremely dangerous in the city. Our dynamics and what we do and how we serve is going to change dramatically, and we have to adapt to that. Okay? And we have to adapt to that. Let's get the word servant. Servant definition. It says a person who performs duties for others, especially a person employed in a house on domestic duties or as a personal attendant. Right. We are personal attendants. We personally wait upon the Lord. It says what? It says a person who performs duties for others. We do perform a task for the Lord. We preach Yahushai's name, Yahushai's name. That's a duty that we are to do. The scriptures say what our duty is. The whole duty of man is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High and fear Him. Okay? Let's go back. And we get the perfect example from Yahushai right here. I'm going to read it again. It says, Mark 10:45, it says, for even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto. Right, because we are the servants in this case. We minister to others. Going to the highways and byways, yes, we are, in a sense, saving our lives, our own lives, but we are ministering to others. And we're helping others seek and possibly obtain salvation as well. That's a part of our job description. Okay? The occupation of the saving of the souls. I swear I've done said this on like every single one of my videos lately. So to keep going, it says for a servant, and I'll get into etymology as well. It says Shulakia. It says a person employed in a service of a government. Right. Well, that's Isaiah. Well, actually, when you look up, what is the word? John 3. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Okay. Here's John. All right. John 3:16. It says, for the Most High so loved the world. Right. So let's get the word world. It's cosmos in the Greek, and it's an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, or government. Okay, let's go back. So it says a person employed in the service of a government. All right, so I'm going to hold John 3:16, and I'm going to go to one of my favorite, Hebrew chapter 3:1. This is Hebrews chapter 3:1. It says, wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of the heavenly calling, consider the high priest, the apostle and high priest of our profession. All right. So we are professionals within a government. Okay. So hold on. Let me get the word profession.
Strong's G 3671. Homologia. Homologia.
Right. Which means whom we profess to be ours, or a profession. All right. Objectively, a profession or a confession. One who professes. Okay. An acknowledgement. All right. Now let's get the word profession in a Google search. Profession. or you can say professional. All right. It says relating to or belonging to a profession. All right. It says engaged in a specific activity as one's main paid occupation rather than as a pastime. The scriptures talk about this being our occupation as well. So going back to John 3 and 16, this is a government according to the word world, which is speaking about, of course, when you go to the book Isaiah, it's speaking about the world of the Israelites. Okay? So the Most High, really, this is saying the Most High so loved the Israelites. Okay? If their profession and their occupation and their role that he gave his only begotten son, right? And our profession that the Lord loves is us being a minister and the ability to adapt to the things that he requires us to adapt to. It says that's whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Correct. If you are doing the work, which is ministering and what you're on earth to do. Okay? So that is our profession. And we have to be shapeless and formless or humble when things start to change, adapt, still keeping our professionalism though. All right, so I'm going to read this quote from Bruce Lee one more time. It says, "You must be shapeless, formless like water. When you pour water in a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour water in a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can drip and it can crash. Become like water, my friend." Right. And one thing that this part right here reminds me of is Jeremiah 16 and 16. We were fishers and then we'll become hunters. We were like water, we were dripping and then we're going to crash. Not crash in a negative sense. We're going to crash the plans of Esau, okay? Via the power that is going to be given to us, Lord willing, from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, be shapeless, be formless, be like water, like Bruce Lee said. But that's ultimately being the best minister you can be, being the best servant you can be, and adapting to any situation that the Lord, throws at you, and any commandment that the Lord throws at you, because like I said, the dynamics of our job is going to change here soon. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until the next time, shalom.